Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's the Erie Better Beer Bureau, back at you with another review. I'm Dave.
And I'm Maury. Today we got one from Troegs out of Hershey, Pennsylvania. This is their barrel-aged Flying Mouflan.
Nice.
They've done the Flying Mouflan in years past, but it's never been barrel-aged. It's the first time. It was brewery only. $12 for a 12.7 ounce, 75 milliliter.
It comes up to like 97 cents an ounce. So.
Yeah,
roughly.
So a pretty expensive bottle. So we're going to get into this. We'll let you know what we think. Wow.
It's got a nice barrel character to the nose. Holy cow.
No shortage of bourbon. No shortage of oak.
Sugar. I'm getting like a brown sugar or something on there.
And that is from the base beer, because the regular Flying Mouflan is, I mean, you can tell by the color, it's a darker, hoppier, but yet sweet, sugary barley wine. So
yeah, I am getting a little bit of hops even in there, like some kind of faded, like earthy hops.
Yeah.
Sweet, dark fruit, some brown sugar, bourbon. I get like some oak tannins off the aroma, so I'm kind of excited to taste it now.
Absolutely.
Now,
it's 13.4% alcohol.
Ooh. Now, does it say how long it sat in barrels? Because the aroma is leading me to believe that these were either super fresh barrels or it sat there for quite a while, because it's got that oak,
I think it's been in there for a while, but I don't know, and I don't know if Troegs has disclosed how long
it's rich smelling, though. Almost a little booze on there, too.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Cheers. Wow, there is no shortage of bourbon on the taste.
No, and it's more the same. It really is, it's nice bourbon, some oak, dark fruits, brown sugar. I mean, I'm getting all the same flavors as I got on the aroma.
Yeah. And I'll say this, having had the original a handful of times, this is not nearly as hoppy as I remember and I know it's barrel aged and everything like that, but wow, this is actually a pretty sweet beer.
Mm-hmm. I do get some of those like kind of faded, like earthy hops.
Oh yeah.
But they're by no means like this beer fresh is basically like something like a dark triple IPA.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty darn hoppy, but yeah, this is real nice. It is sweet, though. I almost could use like a little bit of something to balance it out.
Right, yeah,
like,
it's sweet.
Good thing it has that little bit of earthy hop and, a little bit of that oaky barrel character to dry it out.
Yeah, it does have that oaky.
It would almost be cloying.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you, I mean, I had some pretty sweet beers yesterday. Avery Black Eye and Grey Monday. And this is not that sweet, but it's approaching that neighborhood.
Yeah. Boy, It's sticky and sugary, too.
Yes, it is. I'm going to go ahead and give this beer a 4.5. I was going back and forth between 4.25 and 4.5, but I drank some really good barley wines recently, and this one is just a little bit better than some of the really good ones that I've had recently that I've gave 4.25. I honestly could use, like Dave said, just a little bit more to balance out the sweetness. It's not cloying, but it's nearing that, and I could use just a touch more. I know it looked carbonated on the pour, but on the taste, I could use just a hair more carbonation. If I had those two things, this would be an easy 4.75 for me. But I'm going to go 4.5. It's a really good beer, probably the best barrel-aged beer that Troegs has done so far.
Yeah, I feel it's probably up there with the best they've done barrel aged. My score is a little bit lower. I'm going a 4 out of 5. And it looks like yours has a little more carbonation. Mine is almost dead flat. Mm-hmm. And I need something else. It's just, there's too much sweetness. It's just out of balance for me. I do love, and why it's still a solid 4. And I'm bordering 4.25, but I definitely like the amount of bourbon character in it. I like the oak tannins I get out of it. But I just need something to balance out all the sweetness. I feel the mouthfeel, even for a barley wine, is a touch thin for me. It's nice and sticky, but I could use like a little more, something a little heartier out of it. But I love, a lot of the flavors that are in it. The aroma is awesome, and like I said, it's got a load of barrel character, which is a huge thing for me. So I'm going 4 out of 5 on this one.
Till next time, guys.
Cheers.